So this course is going to be covering a bunch of different topics. I'm going to walk you through it in 5 main steps. We're going to go through the first trimester, the second trimester, the third trimester, labor and delivery, which is going to be its own chapter, and then the most important chapter of all, that 4th trimester of once you're finally really a dad. In each of these chapters, you're going to get a basic intro, a sketch of what's covered during this time frame, but the meat of each chapter is going to be a series of big ideas, which are the reframes and the reimaginings of what you're experiencing, as well as those very specific dad tips. The dad tips cover tips, tricks, techniques, tools, all kinds of very action-oriented things that you can do that's going to really show up and help you better connect to your partner on her journey, as well as be better prepared for what comes next. One of the important things I want you to think about in this journey is that you're on your own journey too. So it's not just about helping her or being ready for baby, but it's also about taking care of yourself and finding ways for you to feel good about what you're doing, where you know with confidence that you're doing things that are helpful. You feel good about how you're showing up, knowing that you're doing the right thing. It's not just about how somebody else is judging you, it's about how you feel about yourself. So this is really about an empowerment for you to really own your role as you go into fatherhood and experience all the joys that await you on the other side. I also have a few things that I call scary moments in here. These are a few topics where I want to sit down and just kind of take a little bit more of a serious or sincere tone, because there are some challenging things where 98% of the time things go great, but there are those 2% of the time where things go a little bit sideways. So I'm going to sit down with you and chat with you specifically about those scary moments as well, and give you tools about how to address them, prevent them, or if you find yourself in one, how to navigate it as best as you can. Finally, at the end of each chapter, I'm going to do a little summary where I kind of walk you through all the things that we talked about, recap some highlights, and then one of my favorite things is I have a separate summary in there that really just kind of gets into focusing on your partner, so I can speak to her and kind of reassure her that I haven't told you a bunch of crazy stuff, and that the things we're talking about are things that you and she now can connect on and work together as a team on. So as I said, these 5 chapters have the dad tips, the big ideas, the scary moments. There's a lot of other little funny examples in there. I know I learned from trying things and figuring out what doesn't work. So I'm going to share with you some of my funnier failures of my efforts of how to show up and be a great, helpful, and supportive teammate to my partner as well. So there's a lot of humor mixed in, some serious bits, some fun parts. But most importantly, it's a real earnest effort to help you guys have a better journey and be more successful on your own journey to fatherhood. At the end of this, what I want you to do when you see the letters WTF is think Welcome to Fatherhood rather than what the fuck, because that is a common occurrence along this journey. You will have plenty of those WTF moments that are not quite yet Welcome to Fatherhood.